Yeah, like I was saying, he put man on a desirous planet. You feel me? Which is inhabitable. You feel me? Which is habitable. You feel me? A more habitable garden. Because the earth looked more like a garden than any other planets. You have 7 continents that it represents, and also 7 planets that shit represents. You have 7 planets, which are 7 lampstands. And in this Garden of Eden, you have 7 continents, which are also 7 lampstands. Do you understand? So it's a double-edged sword. God is always a double-edged sword. He does his things in a double-edged sword way, where you get cut on both sides. Because that's how God is. You playing with God, you get cut on all sides. He would drill your ass. But for real, God don't play that shit. I tolerate that shit, but that's why I allow people to do a lot of things. I tolerate it. Because over the course of time, bro, I've allowed all you false men of God, I allow you to do all those things that you've been doing. But that's why I'm not trying to stop you. I'm not trying to stop you. Are you false men of God? I'm not trying to stop you until your time comes. Until your appointed time. When that appointed time comes, you're going to be stopped. There's the thing about it. You are going to be stopped when that appointed time comes. But for right now, it is granted for you to deceive the world. And I'll allow you to deceive the world, and I'll sit back and watch. I want to see who else going to get deceived. When the time comes for it to be stopped and get judgment, all those people that they be deceived and receive the mark of the beast through your deception, they're going to burn with you. And those are going to be the people that call me false. They call me a fuck nigga. They call me a bitch nigga. And listen to y'all. You feel me? Those are the people. And I'm going to have fun burning your ass in the lake of fire. There will be one king. There will be one God. There will be no more other this God, that God. The devil will not even be known as God no more. Because he will be suffering with y'all. See, everything in life has to do with time. There's nothing, even God cannot do nothing with time, without time. He can't. Everything he does is time. Time. That's why it's called God's time to come. God's time. That's why it's the end time. It deals with time. The end time. That's why the end. See, brother, that's why I tell people the end of time is God's time to come. Now, you guys don't get this big teaching, man. See, I'm teaching y'all something. But y'all niggas don't get this. Now, you don't get this. The end of time is God's time to come. God's time is the end of time. See, this earth is limited. You understand? This earth is limited. It has always been limited. The only purpose of the earth was to create flesh and to create woman. And the only way that time could be with his wife, his bride, or which is my wife, Angel, the only way me and her could be together, because she's a new invention. Women were never invented. Women are an invention. Women are invention, created. They're creation, but they are invention. Because there was not women. Women were physical. So the only way to turn this new creation, which is women, you feel me, into the spiritual is through death. You feel me? So you gotta have time. You gotta have a physical realm to create this woman. Because we were spiritual. Me and God We were spiritual. We were spirit. But there was nothing but the spirit. See, before the creation of the physical realm, there was only one realm. The spiritual realm, which is the realm of time. That's why time cannot be seen, because time is spiritual. Time has many realms, has many infinite realms, but it's all one realm in many. It's one but many. God is one but many. That's why he is able to be one God, but inside of everybody in the world. Think about it. It's 7 billion people in the world. That's why people be like, how can God be inside of me and be inside of you at the same time? He is one God and still be God. How can he be the Holy Spirit, live inside of every individual, every angel, everything he created? I mean, even the earth, even the trees have the Spirit of God. Even the water has the Spirit of God in it. The Spirit of God lives in the water. God lives in the trees. But that's how the trees grow. God lives in the angels. God lives in everything. The Spirit of God is in everything, and it's also God. He is one in many, just like time is one with many realms. There was only one true realm in the beginning, which is the spirit realm. Before the physical realm was created, there was one spirit realm. And everything was spirit. And there were no women, but men. Now there were some female angels. No, but they were spirit. They weren't physical. You feel me? God created a woman physical. He invented women. We were man warriors. He invented women to give birth. That's why a child can live inside of a woman. Inside of a woman. Do you know what it takes to put a whole human being inside of another human being? Women was created for this purpose. And it needed death to transform the woman in the spirit. And that's what the earth was for. So now that all these things are completed and the prophecies are being fulfilled, the job of the earth is done. The job of the earth is done. Yo, the job of the earth is done. Time is sealed up. That's why these people, they could discern the sky. They could discern a lot of things, but they can't discern time. Because time is unpredictable. But that's why angels are so unpredictable. My wife, she does the most unpredictable things. Even me, I could predict her, but sometimes I can't, because she surprises me. Sometimes I be thinking this, I forgot, I figured out, she switched. Same thing with me. Sometimes she thinks she got me figured out. I switch it on. Boom. We are unpredictable. We are time. Angel is like time for the flesh. Because women are the reason we created this physical realm for the women. Feel me? Women are the reason. Women are the reason this earth was created. Period. And we needed a way to transform the women to spirit so they could come live in heaven with us. You feel me? Real shit. So they could come live in heaven with us. Real shit. And the only way to merge the body and the spirit together is through death. Death and resurrection. There's no death without birth. You can't die if you were never born. Have you ever seen somebody that never existed die? Have you ever seen a child that was never born die or be killed? The only people that die are those that are being born. Do you understand? That's why the transfer to the heavenly realm, you have to die first to be reborn. You feel me? To be born in heaven. So that's why he said, in death is gain. If you lose your life for my sake, you will gain your life. But if you try to save your life, you will lose your life. In earth, you have to be born first before you die. You feel me? To get to earth, to this physical realm, you have to be born first. But to get to the heavenly realm, you have to die first and then reborn. That's why it's called born again. Because I was born once in flesh. Not I'm born again. I was birthed again, giving birth to again in the spirit. Women are the reason that this earth was created. He created different people. Different nationalities. 12 tribes. He created 12 tribes. 12 tribes. Which are 12 races. The 12 tribes. People don't understand, like, people are so racist. But the 12 tribes are 12 different races. Those tribes are 12 traditions, 12 different races. 12 different types of people. All brothers. But all brothers and sisters. All 12 tribes. Think about it, 12 tribes are all male. Everything God does is all male. But that's why the male is very important, especially the first son. But that's why male children are the head of the household. That's why the man is the head of the household. Because God is a male, he's the head. He's female second, but he's a man first. He's a king first, and he's a female second. He gave birth to his son second, first, but he is God first, king. He's the head of the house. He's the head of everything, God. I'll be back. Part 4 coming up.